Alright, so today's individual presentation and debate is going to be about the conspiracy of the medical corporations. So it's an interesting topic. I hope everyone's prepared very well. And we must decide who is going to go first with the individual presentations, okay? Yeah, we'll do some spin the bottle or something like that to decide who will go first. In your individual presentation, you can think of these points. Think about the morality of large corporations making profit, making money from sick people. Like, is it the right thing to do for companies to make money from the ill? What influence do these corporations have in a country or society? So, what impact can these mega corporations actually have on countries? And then what are possible positive aspects? What do you think might be good about these mega corporations? Do you think there's anything good or not? So think about these points in your individual presentation. Let's give you a few minutes to gather your thoughts. Is anyone prepared from this table to go first? Did we do the tactic of the spin the bottle? Okay, did it land on you, Amina? Thank you very much. Amina first.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I'm going to tell you about how large corporations influence our health and choices. At first, the media influence. Media often works with pharmaceutical and food companies through ads and programs. They promote certain products. They often present advertisements as scientific facts, which can mislead the public. Second one is pharmaceutical companies. They are aimed to make money. They sell expensive drugs. Sometimes they exaggerate their effects and may hide side effects. And some medicines are more about profit than helping the patients. So what can we do for it? At first, the government must control the false advertisement and make research more transparent. Then people also should learn to check facts and not trust all ads blindly.
You want to quickly look at your key points?
Food industry. Fourth one is food industry. It's tasty but dangerous. Most of foods we buy today is processed and with chemicals and additives. It's cheap and very tasty, but it's very harmful for our health. There are very high sugar, fats, and artificial ingredients contribute to obesity, diabetes, and even heart disease. Yet these foods are heavily adverse even to children. The fifth one is immunity and marketing. Companies sell vitamins and immune boosters with no real proof, but the best way to stay healthy is very simple. Sleep enough, eat healthy, exercise, and reduce stress. In conclusion, corporations influence what we eat, take, and believe. So it's very important to think critically.
Well
That's
done,
it.
Amina. Thank you.
No questions?
You You gave some very good points and suggestions how to fix these problems.
Yeah.
You researched well. Does anyone have a question for Mana?
No, we already asked for a question.
Okay.
Yes,
So, do you think that some companies are better as an influence on society than others? Do you think others have more negative impact?
Maybe.
Maybe. So, if you think of the biggest companies in the world, like, do you think that some of them
If
have...
the companies are very famous, they have more influence than other companies.
What about the shadow companies behind the big companies? Like
Shadow?
there's very powerful, rich companies that no one even knows the name of. Do you think those are more dangerous than the big ones?
Probably because if have money, they can solve any problems.
That is true, probably. Thank you very much. Good job.
Thank you. Who is next?
All right, who's up next? Three in a row, it's Camilla's turn.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to talk about a serious issue. Many powerful groups, drug companies, medical companies, organizations, and food industry are all making money from our poor health. Some medicines are made to manage illness, not to cure it, because long-term treatment brings more profit for them. When it comes to media promotes products instead of warning us. And the food industry fills our lives with processed food that weakens our body. Our major victim of this system is our immune system, because immune system is the best protection of any disease. So a strong immune system is our protection, but it's rarely talked about because healthy people doesn't buy drugs. So what can we do? We should learn the truth, not to blindly believe all of informations, and exercise, rest, support your immune system, and take responsibility of your health, and take it back from others. Thank you.
Thank you. Those are some good points and some interesting suggestions, Camilla. Well done. Has anyone got a question for her? Does anyone have a question? Camilla, you were talking about finding out about good health and taking back control away from the big companies. How can you recommend people to do that?
Healthy persons show the result of their healthy style of life, and they can aware all people by showing their results.
What type of things should people avoid, do you think?
They should avoid all processed food and chemical foods because they all made to stay longer and that causes many diseases.
Yeah, bad for our bodies. Home cooking is best.
Yeah.
That's good. Well done. Thank you. Who's up next? Before we go on to the next one, I just thought of something that I mentioned before, but we didn't go in depth. Maybe when you do debates, you can use a cue card. It's better than using your phone, maybe. You just write some small points on cards you can put in your hand, not a big piece of paper. A cue card that you can flip and you can engage with your audience, and then you can just go to the next point and think of clearly what you're going to say. So you don't have to hold a phone and scroll quickly, where am I, get lost. Okay, so think of using cue cards in the next debate.
Okay.
Small cards that you can just put your topics on. Okay, let's begin.
Hello everyone, today I'm gonna tell about the three important things. The first one is media, the second one is farm companies, and the last one is how can we protect people from their influence. The first, media. The media often spreads fear. So they talk about the new diseases, danger, viruses, and we get scared and we need to buy something for feel themselves better and safe. The second one is farm companies. They use this fear. They sell pills, supplements, and medicine, not to help the people, but to make money. Then more we afraid, then more we buy. The last one is how can we fight this? First of all, we need to educate people. We need to ask them questions. Do I really need this medicine? Maybe we have a natural way to be more healthy. And also, we need to honest doctors and real science, not just a business. In the end, we need to care about our health, not just to trust to medicine. That's
All right,
it.
so you're talking about personal responsibility, that people must take responsibility for their own health, and also not to believe everything that the media
Yes.
says. Yeah. So, do you think that in the past the media has misled the public?
In the past?
Yeah, told untruths, told lies to the public before. Do you think this has happened?
No.
No, why not?
Because I think in the past we use a more, как это сказать, я на русском даже не знаю, традиционный, natural way to be better, to
Okay.
feel themselves.
What
better.
about the media? Do you think the media has had a negative impact in the past on society?
Past? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions for her that you can think of? She covered 3 topics: media, pharmaceutical, and
How can we protect?
how can we protect ourselves? Okay, good. Suggestions are always welcome.
Immune system. So, okay. Tafali. Our immune system protects us from viruses, bacteria. So, we need to protect them, and most of our immunity into our gut. And into gut, we have something like a wall. And this we have one problem. When we eat unhealthy foods like junk food, sugar, snacks, this wall becomes too thicker, thin and weaker. But to make wall stronger, we need to eat fiber, veggies, fruits, and this wall becomes stronger. And that's
Right. The defense against infection. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Well done. Next, young lady. Yes, go ahead and write the keywords up. I wonder if we shouldn't get a better pen. I think this pen is running out of ink. I'll just go and get. You want to get one? Okay. Okay. Was it interesting researching this topic? Did you learn
Yes.
something new? Yeah. This has been a conspiracy for many years. These mega corporations. People have always spoken about how they take advantage of the society.
Good evening, everyone. Today I would like to talk about collusion of medical corporations. Pharmaceutical companies, the media, food industry, they are often working together, and there is reasons of this. First is the media. They create scenes of panic. For example, coronavirus in 2019, mass media screamed that is mutating virus, that there will be global epidemic, and everyone should wear masks and stay at home. People panicked and bought a lot of pills, vitamins, masks, and it was first time when it was first time in history when pharmaceutical companies made 3 billion by selling pills and masks. Second is pharma companies. They don't treat root causes. They sell pills for symptoms because more fear and illness, more sales. There is one clear example for this is swine flu in 2009. Mass media said that it's mutating virus, there will be global epidemic. People panicked and went to pharmacies. They bought vitamins, pills, but then it turned out this virus wasn't as dangerous as they said. but sales increased and pharmaceutical companies made billions. Then food industry. Food industry plays roles too. Nowadays, unhealthy food become popular, and everyone most of people like it, as well as me. But we just should realize that it's really dangerous for our organism, for us. For example, drinks like Pepsi, Sprite, and others. They are when we drink it, it kills our microflora and beneficial bacteria, which are vital for us, for our organism. So, so they don't want us healthy. They want to just sell pills because one industry make us sick, other sell pills for us. Also, they make us sick by sugar, junk food, and chemicals. And then come the pills for diabetes and blood pressure. Then it's immune system. All of this weakness because of our immune system. Strong immune system protect us from bacteria and viruses. And person with weak immune system is a loyal customer for pharmaceutical companies. So what we need to do in this situation and how can we protect ourselves? First, critically think about news that we see and read. Also, everyone should keep in mind that not every news that we see in social media is true. Some news can be wrong because people want to improve their active and rating. Second is taking care of our body. That's easy. We should just eat healthy food, stay hydrated, sleep enough, and do sports. Also keep clean. And third, don't give into fear, because all of these problems start from fear and stress. That's it. Thank you for your attention. Stay healthy and stay aware.
Very well researched and presented. You gave some very good recommendations and suggestions. Does anyone else have a question to ask her? There's a lot of information that she covered. Do you think that these big corporations collude together, the media, the pharmaceutical and the food companies? Do you think that they all work together
Yes.
to impact and suppress society and people?
Yes, because when we do research, it looks like they are working together.
It's like a
Especially the
spider's
media
web.
and farm company.
Yeah, as the example that you gave, especially in 2019, 2020, that they work together. And then, to add fuel to the fire, there was the immunity from prosecution for the pharmaceutical
it's
companies.
It's their goal to make our immunity weak, and then they can sell pills for us, vitamins to improve. To improve our
It
immune
is quite
system.
a scary conspiracy, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Good job. All right. And we've got one more presentation before our debate.
So good evening, everyone. I want to tell you just in a nutshell the article that I read by Robert Blavsky, The Big Pharma Conspiracy Theory. So it's quite just an example, definition of this whole conspiracy theory. And let me just tell you about this article. So the Big Pharma theory shares a few features. The first one is the basic plot that all the companies have a relatively small number of people who work against the public good, against the public well-being. The second one is that not all people aware of this theory, aware of the truth, and only those small number of people aware of it, and they get a benefit from it. We can argue non-stop that it's just a theory without any evidence, but Robert Blavsky says that the lack of evidence is the evidence for conspiracy. So what it means that when we see that it's a lack of evidence, we can guess that it was made for it, because it was basically what they needed, the lack of evidence for conspiracy. The central claim of this article is that truly effective, natural, and inexpensive treatments are deliberately suppressed from us to maintain the profit, more expensive treatments. We have a natural sources to get, to stay healthy, to avoid all these diseases. But because the pharmaceutical companies benefit from treatments of diseases, they have to be responsible of causing those treatments, those diseases. So some proponents says that those pharmaceutical companies artificially create some viruses, some allergies, also with the help of food industry. And that's the way how they profit, by just, without us knowing, they make us sick. And they profit from it. So the one thing I want to tell you, that you shouldn't just blindly follow their prescriptions, to have your head on your shoulders and think twice.
Good. Any questions about Shahzoda's presentation?
Do you think truly that COVID-19 was made in laboratory, that it was created deliberately in order to profit from population?
I think this COVID-19, this whole pandemic situation, actually also damaged the economy of most of the countries, even the whole world. So there's some evidence that it may be true that it was artificially created. But we saw that some really whole world got some benefits from it, especially the pharmaceutical companies. So we cannot deny it, I guess.
Okay.
What I thought was very interesting is that during that period of 3 years, the gap between the super rich and the normal people grew so much. The super rich increased their wealth like 300%.
Yeah.
That's, as you said in your presentation, that is evidence enough that there might be something
Yes.
shadowy going on. The lack of evidence is the evidence.
Yes, I really like this thing. The lack of evidence is the evidence.
Yeah, it's like evidence of a cover-up.
Yeah.
Thank
I have one tricky question.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Who remember when and where disappeared coronavirus?
Disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yeah, when it just suddenly it was there, and then the next week it was gone, and the whole world just opened up again. Interesting question.
before, right?
Yeah.
Someone authorized that?
No, it didn't.
I remember that. It felt like overnight almost, like everything was locked down, no shops, you're not allowed out, and then suddenly next week everyone, freedom again.
Was it somewhere in Europe? No?
It's
Belarus.
cause
No, there was.
no, because new news in social media. What kind of news захватил весь мир, covered all world? What kind of news? What news covered all world?
Was that the time when Russia invaded Ukraine?
Yes.
That was 2023, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then suddenly,
Oh, the
there was
focus was
shifted, yeah.
right.
It's, many people say
Mm-hmm.
Cure all people from coronavirus.
So that he could move into Ukraine.
So it also like
Only
a
that.
focus shifting.
Yes, it's shifting the focus.
Вылечил весь мир от коронавируса, начав войну против Украины. То
Wow,
есть это
I
была
don't
новая
remember it.
новость, и поэтому все забыли про коронавирус и все вылечились внезапно.
Right.
Social media is a power.
Right, yes.
Hidden power.
It is, absolutely. Yeah, it's becoming more and more strong as the years go on. It's now influencing elections. Now, recently the American election was called the podcast election. That's how Trump won his second term, because of podcasts, Joe Rogan and all of the others. So social media is very powerful, isn't it? All right, so what we'll do now is take a few minutes and prepare your thoughts for the debate part of the lesson. Get your thoughts together about the mega corporations. Is it a conspiracy? We'll need a positive side and a negative side.
They are negative side?
You think so? You don't want to be? We should.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Нет, вы за
Pharma company.
For.
Four.
Вы специально им посложнее делаете, что?
All right.
Учитесь врать на английском.
So we'll,
You have a chance to win.
Вы будете, наоборот, защищать фармакомпанию. Да, учитесь врать. Это очень полезно для английского.
Ну, на самом деле, плюс
I told them teaching how lying.
okay. Right.
It's good practice for English.
Right. To persuade other people with your argument. You think you can do it? The
Conspiracy of
pharma companies, right? Conspiracy of the medical companies. What did Mr. Omar say? You are?
We have to defend them.
You have to defend them. So you have to use your thinking skills and say why they are good for the world. You have to try and defend them.
We cannot use phone. Why? Even for research.
So take a few minutes and prepare.
Wait, no. Close it. Правильно.
Я считаю,
Give you a name. What name would you say for yourselves?
Defenders.
The Defenders. And your team will be the opposition.
Azamat's team.
Okay. And
that team.
and so you're going to be
Official.
for the
For,
proposition, right? And they're going to be defending the proposition. Okay. So you're going to say that there is a conspiracy of mega corporations. You're going to defend that there isn't. Let's see how we go. Should we not have got some girls from this side onto
No.
the side? You've got so few members.
No, that's a
She's
few.
teacher. She's teacher.
Camila.
And he's
Camila, come here.
no one will go.
Camila or Hilola?
Camila.
No one.
They are already ready for the speech.
Мы вас провалим, если сейчас туда пойдем.
I've never participated in debate, so
You have to.
don't
start.
judge. Seriously, okay?
But you have experience like a teacher.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
a teacher. You have so many students.
Who's going to start?
The
Azamat has no
affirmative
voice.
Can they start first, please?
No,
They're
it's a rule.
negative.
That's
We
a rule
can't.
of the
Oh
debate.
my god.
Right?
It is,
Where
actually. So the positive side starts.
That's exactly what it
Okay,
is.
so I'll start for the positive side. So, according to our research, we believe that there is evidence for a conspiracy of mega corporations colluding together to deceive and manipulate the population. One of our esteemed opponents said herself that the lack of evidence sometimes is evidence itself. So, using this logic, there is definitely enough probable cause to believe that there are big corporations colluding and working together to manipulate society's opinions and make us more unhealthy and weaker. And this is our firm belief. Now, moving on to the opening side for the defendants. Let's go.
Okay, in today's world, we got used to be manipulated. We are used to be scared of the potential threats all around us. Even from the farm companies that actually try to defend us, to make us healthier and to prevent the diseases all around the world. We just got too used to be manipulated and threatened, and that's not a good thing to do. And let Hilala continue the arguments.
Good evening, everyone. Today our team is negative side, and today we're gonna protect farm companies, and there is reasons of this. First reason is that our health is our responsibility, and there is so many ways, natural ways to protect our health, immune system, and we can protect our immune system without pills.
It's kind of vice versa.
Just wait. People don't care their health, and they blame that that farm companies sell pills, and it's harming for their health. Second is that modern medicines. Don't look at me. Second is that modern medicines are modern medicines through from strict testings, like health organizations such as such as FDA and WHO. So and third is new drugs. And third is that modern pills, modern medicines save so many people's life, and vaccines, pills help for people. So that's it.
Thank you. That was your constructive speech. Okay, so we're going to do a cross-examination. Is there anyone up to do a cross-examination? Yeah, I did the introduction for the team.
Okay,
That's a not fair game.
Okay. Okay, let's start from that. Every treatment includes using drugs or pills. That includes antibiotical traits, but also this kind of pills, they can kill us, they're going to kill our immune system. As Umarika said before, that our system includes the microflora that's located in our intestine, gut. But when you are taking a lot and regularly taking or consuming drugs, it can kill your microflora that defend yourself from diseases. So I can say that you are not right.
No one asked you to take pills regularly. Who tells you? Some companies, no, they don't.
But let's talk about influencing of mass media, as well as all the generation. They are learning us to get recovered from illness or disease, but drinking a lot
or just stay hydrated, right? But right now, at the moment, a lot of people, they tend to just drink painkillers in order to just suppress our symptoms. But we can do just some exercises or relevant exercises in order to reduce this symptom.
That's a personal problem. No one asks them to.
And also, I saw channels in TikTok which where bloggers, influencers try to say that if we will do sports and stay hydrated, they.
Admit.
А?
Admit. Признавать.
They advise that it's beneficial for our health and мне надо призывать сказать.
Призывает. To lead. Ну, не знаю. To видеть, призывать. Provoke, наверное, да?
Promote.
They promote us to stay hydrated and eat healthy food like PP and do sports.
I have a cross-examination question.
Yes.
We also
have.
The side mentioned.
Yes.
Let me get my question out, and then you can ask us. Okay. So the side mentioned that nowadays we are used to being manipulated. Do you think this is a fair explanation for the reasons, the dark reasons for mass media to control and manipulate people's opinions in society? And then you just sort of like brush it away. Oh, we're just used to the media now manipulating us.
No, we actually did not mention that media manipulates us, and we actually didn't mention that farm companies manipulate us. We just said that even in a daily life, we got used to be manipulated.
But
Even by just our
itself-
friends.
It's
a negative side.
That's
I'm not telling about the manipulation of the farm companies, which is our point for now.
But you said that you got used to drink.
being manipulated.
No, nothing
Being
about
manipulated.
drinking.
So
Что-то там было, подожди.
that seems like conspiratorial language to me. If you're saying, oh, we're so used to being manipulated now, it doesn't even matter anymore. This
No,
seems like it's inside our brains for so long, now we've just become normalized.
no. Our point was that we got manipulated, we got used to be manipulated in our daily life, and we even try to see the potential supposed risks, even there are no risks, like as in farm companies. We are just afraid that farm companies can manipulate us because we are used to that. But we are not saying that it is true.
I'm confused, to be honest.
Do you know the
Because
saying?
you've told that pros and cons. That you said that you are manipulated, but on the other hand,
No. They are manipulated with education system also. They create education programs for.
Yes.
No. Nowadays, all doctors, it's like sellers.
right?
They're not doctors. They're sellers.
They are not treating the
sellers,
illness.
consultants who
They consult and just sell the
just
drugs
sell
or pills, right?
drugs.
So there's a saying in English that we have, there's no smoke without fire. So if there is a reason to believe that there might be negative motivations, there probably is negative motivations. So this is our firm belief on this side, that the companies are working against the public interest. And we still firmly believe that. Let's go on to rebuttal.
No, we have a question for you.
You have a question for us?
Yes, we have.
Are you aware that life-saving drugs like insulin or vaccine are developed by pharmaceutical companies?
Disease, you mean? Can you repeat again?
Are you aware of life-saving drugs like insulin and vaccines are developed by pharmaceutical
So
They actually help us.
The last 30 years, all vaccines is some tricky vaccines. They're going to reduce the immune system. But before, more than 30 and more years, their vaccines really save lives. Like как это красный?
flu.
Нет, дают, как это такая вакцина есть на языке дают?
Polio drops.
Да, yes, it's like that. It's save more than million lives. Yes. But modern pharmaceutical is they create drugs who, как ты говорил, only убирать симптомы. Suppress symptoms. Не лечит.
Not eradicate the reason of this illness.
So our point that only we're responsible for our health. In order to stay healthy, it's only our responsibility, and no one can be somehow to affect our health. We only have a responsibility for our health, and pharma companies may only help us when we already got the disease. So first of all, we should stay healthy by ourselves. It's our responsibility. But if something already happened and we cannot do anything with that, foreign companies actually may save our lives.
Thank you for your contribution. I think we should also ask Amina or some of the other students to talk as well. Do you want to have a
You said that vaccine is bad for our immune system, but recently when it was coronavirus, all of my family, members of my family, did vaccine, and it really helped for us.
Statistic is everyone who take vaccines against coronavirus has a lot of different new illnesses.
So it causes
как это, который osteoporosis. It's
osteoporosis, right?
Yes.
Osteoporosis.
Who cannot, как сказать, кто получал take,
Who
кто не
infected?
получал, кто не
Who
получал
never
вакцину,
taken.
who never taken, there is the healthy.
They stay
have
healthy.
stronger immune systems, that's right.
No, we don't
Maybe,
believe it.
but yes, we don't believe
Why?
it. How can you
But
prove
believing
it?
it or
Because-
not doesn't
because
matter
when you,
because the facts are there.
Okay, let's go back. COVID-19 in 2020, right? So when people suffer from coronavirus and they get infected and suffer from pneumonia, when they recovered from pneumonia, they have stronger immune system. So
Without the vaccine.
right.
That's right. Because your natural
I can say
immunity is
that-
stronger
Mhm.
than the vaccine. And there were unexpected side effects, like young people were having inflamed hearts. So there's more negative side effects possibly to modern pharmaceuticals. So on our side, we think that we definitely see a conspiracy of evil fingers manipulating society. What's your argument against that?
But,
Conclusion.
No argument.
but this vaccine helped for people by protecting them from coronavirus, which is really dangerous for us, which could kill us.
For example, which kill us? Which modern disasters can kill us?
No,
Argument. It's like
vaccine saved us from COVID-19.
No, it's not true, because
But
Not all the vaccines helps us to defend ourselves, and we must know when we should take vaccines. For example, when you recover from COVID-19, you don't have to take it because you have already natural immune system, stronger immune system that can defend yourself.
Did you hear about homeopathy? Homeopathy.
No.
Гомеопатия. Homeopathy.
No.
It's лечение подобно, как сказать?
Treatment like what?
Treatment like подобно. То есть, если ты болеешь чем-то, тебе эту
Эффект
болезнь
плацебо,
усиливают.
что ли?
Нет, усиливают, чтобы организм иммунитет усиливает.
Это типа
Гомеопатия.
вакцинация напасная доступа.
Они конкретно против вакцинации. Смотри, они дают, допустим, вот у тебя какие-то симптомы проявляются, они эти симптомы усиливают.
They enhance the symptoms. Enhance.
Пусть сначала Таниса.
What else?
Should we do our conclusions now?
Okay, let's do the
Let's do
conclusion.
the conclusion.
Yes.
So in conclusion, we believe that this is not real healthcare. The real healthcare starts from the good immunity and healthy foods and true education. We need to ask questions like and stop trusting anything just because it's look like official. And farm companies through media with awareness of the public, they are not trying to make panic around the world, but to prevent the awareness spirit.
Spreading? Распространение?
Да.
Spreading.
Spread.
And Amina, do you have something to add?
No.
You didn't speak at all.
I prepared for rebuttal, but I didn't notice that rebuttal and cross-examination being together.
Oh, so long. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have a chance
Try
to
to make a conclusion one
Yeah,
more
try to
time,
make
okay?
a conclusion for us.
From
No.
all of that side.
You can say conclusion for both of
I
us.
didn't
No.
know anything while you were speaking.
We believe in you.
Try to do the conclusion, okay?
Give it a shot.
Few sentences.
Yeah. 3 or 4 sentences, Amina. Give it a try.
I think that we mixed our opinion.
Yes, because
we were both arguing across each other.
I'm a little bit
That's
confused.
a conspiracy.
to be honest.
That's not something that is proved. So we don't have a strong opinion.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
And on yours, and at yours.
At first you said that we should follow a healthy lifestyle, and another one you said that through mass media you can control yourself. What?
We did not say it. We said that throughout the media, farm companies can actually defend us to prevent
Mass
the problem.
media can actually defend us.
Through the media, farm companies can defend us by preventing the problem before it appeared. To just raise awareness.
Okay, poor
This-
Amina standing there waiting. Let's give her a chance.
So in conclusion, we believe that medical corporations mainly care about us in many ways. They develop vaccines, treatments, and lifestyle technologies.
Psychology.
Technologies. Investing years of work and billions of dollars into medical research, while they earn the profits they contribute are essential to public health and disease control. For instance, in COVID-19 pandemic, Moderna companies like Pfizer and Moderna created the vaccine to
And sold it for
Problem
$billions.
Very true. It wasn't generous, it was for profit.
to save millions of lives.
Okay.
So what else have you done, Amina? You can be a lobbyist for the pharmaceutical companies. Do you know what this is? the lobbyist, when they go to governments and they say, yes, pharmaceutical companies are great, you need us. Yeah, and you can go and do it. It's a job.
Yes, we are.
Well done.
We-
Well done.
We are waiting for the conclusion. Oh my god.
I think we gave our arguments in total.
No,
We
no,
have
no,
nothing
no,
more
no.
to say.
They should. It's rules.
The negative rests.
No.
Azamat girib ketdi.
Not yet.
Plus, don't chupa chups. It's called chupa chups in English. We have the
Azamat
same
girib
prize
ketdim, ha?
for the same nomination.
Finally.
So,
Who's
Так,
going to
5
distribute them?
nominations, right?
5, right. We remember them.
Так.
So, prize for the best use. Prize for the best use of English in their speech. Any guesses?
My vote,
Best use.
my vote goes for
I'm Shahzada.
No.
Hilola or
Hilola.
Halila?
Hilal.
Hilala.
My vote goes
This
for
girl.
Hilal, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
Hilala. So we have Hilala. Any other guesses?
We go for Hilola.
I think so. Yeah.
Everyone agree.
My vote for Hilal.
Hilala! Your prize. Here you go. Congratulations. The second one is the most interesting display of critical thinking.
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. Who used the critical? We actually,
Can I give it to
we
Azamat?
actually all used the critical thinking today. Everyone used it.
Everyone used critical thinking. True.
But who do you think did the best?
In her presentation, I think Amina did very well. Yeah.
Сегодня кто-то 2 получит точно.
Her presentation was really good.
I agree with
Amina.
Terry's.
We have a choice. We have two candidates, Azamat and Amina. What do you think?
I think the vote sways to Amina from today.
Right.
Applauses, please. Woo! The next one. Outstanding participation, guys. Who did the most the participation? Not Azamat for sure.
Камила?
Sivara. I also think that Sivara deserves it.
Good work, Samara.
Outstanding participation.
Nice presentation, nice debate skills. Well done. You did nicely.
Today, a lot of questions were asked, but how do you think what was the best question asked? Okay, we have a choice, Terry. Or else?
Or nobody.
There's no one else that asked any questions.
Or Terry, or Terry.
I'll take a round of applause. You can give me some applause, and that'll be my reward. Thank you very much.
Okay, applauses then. But someone answered to the Terry's question.
Yes,
And
that's a
how
good
do you
question.
think the best answer to the teacher's question?
Right, Camilla. Yeah, Camilla gave good answers.
Woo! The best answer. Applauses, everyone. Thank you for this very fun game.
And as a second reward, would anyone like a chup chup? Chupa chup.
Lollipop?
Lollipop, yeah.
Lollipop. In English, it's a lollipop.
S at the end.
At the S, okay.
In English, chupa chup.
Girls?
Это просто
Lollipop?
Чупа-Чуп стала нарицательная компания Чупа-Чуп.
Да.
Они как говорят? Lollipop?
Lollipop.
Orange?
Потому что у тебя горло и так сладкий, а нос из вообще тащит.
Lemon.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Thanks everyone, that was a really interesting interesting debate today. You all did very well. Congratulations. Good job.